Hey, what up guys, it's your boy Cognac Kenny. What we're doing is we actually lost the recording of the previous video. So what we've done is we poured up some cognac. So let's just jump into it there. Please buy SanDisk recording and genuine Canon batteries. If you don't buy genuine Canon batteries and you get those SanDisk memory cards, you're gonna end up losing vision just like we did, and it's not fun. But anyway, here's how we go. Anyway, so what I'd like you to do before we jump back into this taste test, what I'd like to say is please like, comment, and subscribe. The reason we like those subscribers is that over 500, absolutely killing it, absolutely loving that you guys love this content. Commenting, the reason is that I like seeing the excitement and the vibes that you guys get from the cognac. I know that Mountain Dew has been requested before, so we're jumping into it. Vodka Vinney. Let's get into it. Also, with the comments, if you do leave a comment, even if it's a negative comment, I want to jump into it and just be like sharing that love, sharing that those happy vibes and those fun type comments, because the world needs love today.
Exactly, and look, you can tell that we've already enjoyed several cognac drinks tonight, and it is such a shame that footage has been lost, but we will make sure to make it up to you right now with our review of Mountain Dew and this Hennessy cognac, which I'm not going to try and do that VSOP, because as you may remember from the last episode, this is actually only my second time actually trying cognac. So I apologize if I am a complete newbie to this whole fantastical world that I've been introduced to. So let's get into it.
Let's jump into it. So what we've done is we've poured the VSOP and the Mountain Dew. Let's have a smell and let's get into it. What does it smell like?
You know what? It reminds me a lot of the Sprite lemon lime that we had last week. I'm getting the same sort of notes and flavors, like it's being very sweet. I'm thinking that it's similar, that it may actually really elevate the flavors of the cognac, much like the Sprite did.
Yeah, cool. Let's what we're gonna do is we're gonna just throw a little bit on the lips, a little bit on the tongue, and just kind of let it dance around, see how it is.
Oh,
it's interesting. I'm mixed. I like it, but I don't like it.
It's like, I want to say that it tastes like we've just drunk a different cognac. That it's something different. It's not the Sprite, but it's not the Coke either. I remember the Coke last week was just too much, and it destroyed the flavor of the cognac. But this one seems to have moved the cognac sideways. Almost like an evil twin. Not as good as the Sprite did. Yeah, you know what? I don't think I'm a fan of this.
My interpretation of this is that with a Sprite or a lemonade or something, you got the cognac flavors. It mutes certain flavors, but it's not unenjoyable. With this, the Mountain Dew mutes all of the flavors that you actually want to taste. The flavors that you want to taste and how you want to enjoy enjoy the cognac, you're not, because you're getting Mountain Dew. And it's almost like the Mountain Dew and the cognac, they clash, and they're just not working together. They're not kind of combining to get you to the destination of the drink that you want.
So I think last week you talked about the Sprite was kind of this curve, and on each end it was the normal cognac flavor, and then the middle of the cognac flavor was elevated. This one feels like the opposite. That you've got the two cognac flavors, and then under it goes down. Instead of going up, it goes down in the middle, and you have this more sort of flat feeling where the Mountain Dew is kind of transposing the flavors. It's not eliminating the flavors, but they're changing in a way that is not as enjoyable as the Sprite.
Yeah.
So I think we should do a bigger taste.
Yeah,
I'm not taking over the show. I'm not the host. I'm just a suggestion.
We're gonna go big sip, big taste. Let's sit in the mouth. Let's sit there and take what we can away from it. What this tastes like, what Mountain Dew and VSOP taste like, is it tastes like what you get when you go to the soda fountain and pour Coke, raspberry Coke, Fanta, lemonade. It feels like an amalgamation of stuff. It feels like what you're doing when you don't want to drink what you want to drink. You just put everything into it. That's what it tastes like.
I take the Jobin flavour.
I love Mountain Dew. I love VSOP. Do I love them together? No. They should stay apart. They shouldn't be introduced to each other. I don't even think this should be a party drink. I feel like this should just be poured out. If you're at a party and someone pours you a VSOP and a Mountain Dew, pour it out. Don't even drink it.
I have to agree with that. Like normally, like I'd say a Coke Hennessy would be for someone who has no understanding of cognac, doesn't like the taste of cognac, but they want to still get drink responsibly. Still want to drink responsibly. So I feel like that this beverage is just like it goes nowhere. It's the jack of all trades, but the master of none. This is just something that is not exciting anyway, and something that I, as the third time drinking this beverage, can't recommend.
I guess the takeaway from this video is, if you do have Mountain Dew as the only mixer and cognac as the only spirit, you're better off drinking one against the other and not actually mixing them, because you're not going to end up with a drink that you actually like and a drink that you enjoy. I don't think this is at a point where someone's going to like it. I know someone's going to jump in the comments and tell me that they love Mountain Dew and Hennessy. If you do, jump in, let me know. I'd love to hear from you. Even if it's a negative comment, I wouldn't jump back, share that positivity. But overall, for me personally, not a fan.
Yeah, I've got to say, bottom line, at the end of the day, I prefer the Sprite. I would much rather have the Sprite over this. If I'm going to enjoy a mixer with the Hennessy, I would put it Sprite number 1, followed by the Hennessy on its own without a mixer, followed by the Coke. I wouldn't even consider this in the ranking, because what's the point?
You know what we'll do? Surprise double taste episode. Vinny, smash that drink. Let's go a little bit of cognac straight in it.
Let's try the straight cognac.
Straight cognac.
That being said, that was very smooth. That was easy to drink. It's just like the Sprite. It's very easy to drink. So we've got a little bit left. So let's get that noise for you, everybody.
Splash each. Yep.
A little bit for the road.
Now what we're going to do, in the past episode when we spoke about kind of getting into the cognac, first thing you do is you want to smell, just to acclimatize yourself to the notes.
Wow, that's a lot stronger. After having it mixed with everything else, going back to the original and perhaps the greatest version of this Hennessy.
No, just go touch on your lips. Don't sip it, just touch on the lips.
Oh, that is, yeah, I'm
strong, it's spicy, it's got a little bit of that mature flavour to it.
It's been a few weeks since I've had it straight like this.
Cool. Okay, now let's go again, just to touch on the tip of the tongue.
Oh, the spice is kicking hard. Like it's like the vanilla and kind of that pear fruitiness, and then the oak is I'm feeling that burning the throat, almost a burning sensation.
What do you think about the chill of the drink as opposed to the burn on the throat? Well, not the burn, but like the temperature on the throat. How would you feel? This is one of the reasons why I like to chill my cognac, because it's the contrast between the chill and the...
I can see why the ice is an essential sort of part when having the cognac. You can have it straight, but you need to get used to that flavour. You would have a very small amount when you're having it straight. But with the ice, it gives you that ability to have a little bit more, and it takes sort of the edge off. And look, a lot of people might say that it's not like a purity thing, that you shouldn't be having the cognac with ice. But I think this is a really nice, relaxing drink to have during the good times. And if part of that good time is for you to have a good time sipping on it, then ice is a fantastic way to lubricate it into your throat and drink responsibility.
Responsible.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do, Vinny, is we're going to have a bit more of a sip, more something that sits on the tongue. Let's it roll around and then have it down, okay?
Okay.
How did you find that ease-wise, drinking that compared to, like, say, the Sprite or the cola?
It's definitely not as easy to drink. Like, drinking this, I'm not... I apologise, I slurred my words slightly there, but drinking responsibility. I've definitely found it a little bit more easy to drink the Sprite, but this one it was a little bit harsher, but it's like a balance with the actual notes coming through that these craftsmen have put together. Like just drinking it normally was with the Sprite, I now can see what was lost. And I can now understand the argument that so many people have that something like this shouldn't be mixed with anything.
So what I take from a straight beverage as opposed to a mixed beverage, just like with Mountain Dew, if you ease yourself into the drink.
I apologize. You don't remember.
So the way that I like to look at straight cognac as opposed to cognac with mixer like Mountain Dew is the fact that with a straight cognac, if you approach the cognac by letting it touch your lips and then having a taste, then touch like sort of like the front end of your tongue, then having a taste, then having it let it briefly touch like all taste buds on the tongue, then having a full one, you can be introduced to cognac within 5 sips and really enjoy it and really bring out the flavors and the enjoyment and the excitement and the feel of what cognac should be without having to actually drink it. Most people drink a drink and just drink it. Cognac should be something that you start on that journey of. And I feel like with a mixed drink, you're trying to skip steps 1, 2, 3, get to step 4, but you never get to step 5. With a mixed drink, you never get to step 5, which is the feeling that you're sitting in that burgundy armchair in a smoked jacket, looking at the world around you, feeling slightly elevated. That's what drinking straight cognac is, like, to me, feels about. Whereas when you have it mixed, you can never get to that final destination, but you get almost all the way there. And when you try to walk there, you just can't get there. Vinny, have a bit of sip, have a smell, taste, get some on the tongue.
I can see this is such a relaxing drink. This is actually superior to whiskey. I'm sorry for anybody who's watching this who stumbled on it from Whiskey Williams channel or anything like that, but I think that Cognac Kenny's got the right idea with this drink.
So anyway, guys, if you've had a chance to drink some VSOP, VS, and XO, any type of cognac, and you've had it with Mountain Dew, or if you haven't, give us your thoughts in the comments below. Even if you don't want to leave a good comment or bad one, like and subscribe. Even if you don't want to like and subscribe, it's alright, leave that comment. Even if you leave bad comments, we're going to be shouting out with those positive comments because bad comments aren't needed in this world. We just need to share that love, share that positivity.
I'm going to give that love.
That's what we want to do. And that's it. That's your boy Cognac Kenny and...
Well, I used to be Vodka Vinney, but I think now I'm definitely on Team Cognac.
There we go.
You were really slurring those little words at the end, just asking people to subscribe.
I'm drunk, man.
Oh,
we started.
No, we're not intoxicated. We are just connoisseurs.
We just started this bottle today.
That's how much is left. This is, I've got to say, like, cognac is, I'm a convert. I'm converted. Has anybody noticed that I misspelled drink responsibly, like several times? And you got my name wrong several times?
Yep, there we go.
Jesus. Have you spoken to your wife?
No.
Jesus Christ.